Hi everyone. Okay, so I've got another very exciting saw here which is going up for sale on eBay and also going to be listed on Gumtree. Powerhead only. This is a Partner R440. It's a huge Swedish saw. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful old saw. It's going up for spares or repair. It doesn't have a bar or chain. There's a hole in the lower part of the baffle at the front, although it doesn't seem to affect it at all. Has plastic boot missing from the top, and yeah, the odd wear and tear and some scarring. But I'll do a walk around in a minute. I'll take the covers off with a screwdriver so people can have a little look inside. And so it's part of a very large workshop clearance, and the only thing that it required, I took it, it's already very, very clean. The fuel line was perished, so I changed the fuel line, put a fresh spark plug in, and it's working. So, and it's incredibly loud. So it's 100cc, and they made them from the mid-70s. The Swedish group Partner, well, in fact Partner were part of an arm of the chainsaw branch Pioneer. So the Pioneer brand were in Canada, and the Partner branch they made in Sweden, but I think they all got taken over by the Electrolux group, which owns Husqvarna, strangely, in Sweden as well. Okay. All metal or magnesium alloy construction. Lovely little thumb oil feeder, kill switch, choke. Decompression valve, really necessary. Huge compression. Wow, it's loud. Okay. That's through there. Undo the side cover. That's a beautiful saw. It's got incredible compression. What's also really interesting, I find as well, is so this saw was made in the mid-70s, I think from 74 or 75 on. And they were claiming back then, I think, 4.4 kilowatts of power. And then you fast forward 40 odd years and you get to, if you got to one of the later Husqvarna models, so something like a 395 XP, I've never tried one or used one, but if you got to something, so the 95cc, a really late Swedish equivalent of something of this size of saw, they're still less than 5 kilowatts, so they're only, I think they're 4.9 kilowatts, and so in the space of 40 years it's only 2/3 of a horsepower difference. And something like the 395 will run a 28-inch bar, whereas Partners say that on this size of saw you could run anything up to a 36-inch bar, so a 3-foot, so a real big lumber saw. So let's undo the side casing as well, get a real look at it, and I'll bring the camera down and have a little walk around it. Okay. So Side pull case cover all looks good. Certainly engages well. The recoil works well on it. Filter housing, ever so clean inside. Decompression valve on the engine. Chain oiler. Kill switch. Choke. Metal handle doesn't appear to be, obviously lots of wear, paintwork off, but doesn't appear to be broken. Let's rotate it around. Clutch is intact. So all the way around to the front, hole in the exhaust. It wouldn't be too difficult just to put a plate and either rivet that on, or if you're good at brazing, just to braze a new plate on it, because the rest appears completely serviceable. It does. Just looking at the aluminium manifold there to the exhaust. Back to both the ignition coils, primary and secondary. Okay, so side cover. Obviously, yeah, little crack in it there. Looks like there's a... Interesting to see a picture of the original to see how much is little piece missing here. And the top cover. Excuse the camera shake. Okay. So the mounting bolt okay. Obviously something has hit it on the top. So it's got a little piece out here and a crack on top. Again, still completely functional, but it's good to be aware of the little breaks, so you can make an informed decision on the rest of it. But a absolutely beautiful saw. It's just such a huge engine for a chainsaw, 100 cc's. Alright, I'll put it back onto the mount, the camera. I'll put it back together, show it on a restart. And for any of you out there that love big saws like me, love vintage saws, this might be just up your street. I'm unsure how scarce these are in terms of how easy they are to come by, but I've looked and I can't see one other part, 440 for sale anywhere. You start getting to saws around the 100 cc mark, and they're so scarce. What's the other thing worth mentioning is, I mean, I love the new Husqvarna saws, but in terms of price wise, I don't know what the current price is for the you start getting around the 100 cc mark, but I know certainly if you're looking in the steel range, something like the 880 with a big bar, you could be in some dealers up at £2,000, and if you were looking at the Husqvarna 395, again they would be around £1,200, I'm sure, with a bar. Pretty sure that's where they are, in fact, around £1,200. Okay, show it on restart. Decompression valve. Okay, thanks for watching. It's a beautiful saw, incredibly rare. Trying to get anything over around 100 cc's with 6+ horsepower is, well, not only is it difficult, they're incredibly expensive as well. So hopefully suitable for somebody out there. So up for eBay and Gumtree Spares and Repair. Thanks for watching.